How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Disclaimer, I get more passionate, which means I get louder throughout the video. Hey, so, you know what this is about. Basically, Zhongli, okay? The rundown is they're not going to do anything about him. They're going to fix a bug with his Constellation 2. That's about it. And so, although they say that they've done a lot of discussion or whatnot, I don't think that they really thought of anything, to be honest. Like, they just kept going with what their initial plan was, which was to keep him low damage in order to force people to use him as a support. Basically just that. And okay, so thing is that what they're not really thinking about is that he's a 5-star, all right? This guy's a 5-star. What do you think? What are we supposed to get from a 5-star as opposed to a 4-star, you know? And sorry about the drill noise if you hear any. I mean, construction above. Anyway. Okay, so we'll go with we'll talk about one thing, okay? One thing at a time. First, we start with his basic attack. Let's start with Zhang Ling's, okay? This is Zhang Ling's normal attacks and charge attacks. Okay? 42, 42, 26, 14, 71, 122, 63 or 64, 128, and 160. Then you go to Zhongli, okay? Zhongli, normal and charged attacks, 30.8, 31.2, 38.6, 42.9, 10.8, 54.5, 111, 64, 128, 160. Now, besides the plunged attacks, everything else is roughly 10% less damage than Zhang Ling's, okay? And when you look at other characters, all right? So I brought up Noelle, okay? Noelle, and then Jinyang, okay? I brought them up for examples. 79, 73, 86.3, 113, 50, 90. They didn't post her plunge attack, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as every other one. Every other 4-star charge. It doesn't even matter anyway. Like, the plunge attack is not what matters. All right, what matters is the normal and charge attack. 76, 74, 95, 116, 62, 113. As you can see here, her normal attacks are a little bit lower than Noelle's. Okay. Except for the 4th hit. Huh. Didn't see that coming. Anyway, and then you have her charged attacks, which she does more damage than Noelle. Okay? 50 and 90, while this one's 62 and 113. Alright? We know what they were going for with Jin Yang, okay? Like, it shows in her talents, it shows in her constellations. They want you to use her charged attack. Alright? That's the point. But at the same time, like, her normal attacks aren't very different from Noelle's, okay? They basically are roughly around the same. Okay? Now, you know, the question to be asked here is, why is it that a 5-star's normal attacks have to be 10% across the board worse than a 4-star's? There's really no reason for it. No reason at all. Okay? What needs to be thought of here is that Zhang Ling is also, in all technicality, a support character. Alright? You put down Guoba, you can switch out. You use her burst, you can switch out. Alright? So why is it that Zhongli's attacks have to be so much worse than Zhang Ling's? There's no reason at all. Literally no reason. Okay? He's basically, it's basically saying, why should you even level his normal attack talents? You have no reason at all. You really do not. Anybody who levels his attack talent is basically getting scammed. And obviously, as you level it up, even the leveling of the talent is so much worse than, not so much worse. It's still just a tiny bit worse than Zhongling's to top it off anyway. So it's like, not only is it's just ultimately worse, but it's like it's worse in the beginning and it's still worse at the end. You know, it's like you don't get any benefits out of leveling it at all. Okay, and then I want to use Venti as another example. Okay, we're gonna compare Venti to Amber and Fischl. Okay, so you get 2 hits on the first hit apparently, which is 20 damage each, so it's like 40 basically. Then we got 44, we got 52, we got 26, we got 57, and we got 50, and we got 71. Normal attack. And charged attacks, aim shot and charge attacks are the same as the other ones. I've checked them out. Okay. Then we got Amber. Okay. First hit 36, second hit 36, third hit 46, fourth hit 47, fifth hit 59. Okay. And then aim shots are the same, as I've said. Now, why is it that Venti, a support character, is doing more damage than Amber, another support character, and Fischl? Okay, now basically Fischl does more damage than Venti, okay, just by a little bit. But the fact is that Amber is the weakest of them all in terms of normal attack. But at the same time, why is it that Venti has so much damage in the first place? Like, oh, why is he just like right under Fischl as a support unit? Why is he not like Zhongli? Why is it that his damage is not like Amber's? This god who did not even do anything really combat wise in the story, while Zhongli, he literally protected his harbor Liyue for 3,700 years. Am I missing something here? Like, are these stats not enough to tell you, like, to see there's something wrong? Okay, MiHoYo, there's something wrong with your thinking. Why? Just, I don't understand. 11% off. 11%. Oh my god. Anyway. And then, just everything about him is so underwhelming besides his burst. And even then, it's like, his burst is just, it's not, it can't even be compared to, other 5 stars bursts in terms of damage because it doesn't get anything. It doesn't have any elemental reactions to boost its damage. So like Child and Diluc are already just that much better. I mean, it's good. Its selling point is the petrification, but at the same time, it's like, why does his damage have to be so low compared to everybody else's? As a 5 star, he shouldn't be doing 16 damage on Stone Stale damage. He shouldn't be doing 32 resonance damage. Like, do you know how much worse in damage that is than literally every other Geo character? It's basically a fraction, like 1/10 the damage of every other Geo character's damage. And thing is that basically what the community has already spoken is that He's a support character that needs support. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. Why is it that this is so goddamn low? There is no reason for it at all, except to, like, you know, waste your time. Like, if with damage this low, you might as well choose another character, because in Spiral Abyss, you literally, like, you need to 9-star Spiral Abyss, right? And thing is that whales can say that they can 9-star with Zhongli, all right? But can a free-to-play, okay? Can a free-to-play 9-star with Zhongli? Can someone that spends just a little bit, you know, just on Battle Pass and Welcome Moon, can they 9-star on Spiral Abyss with Zhongli? Is that going to be possible? No, it's not going to be possible, right? Not unless you put a lot of investment into every other character, all right? That's in his party, because they have to deal the damage for him. All right, they have to pick up his his slack, because he doesn't do any damage. He's just supposed to give shields so that you can do damage, but at the same time, why is it that he has to do so little damage on top of that? Like, I can understand if he should do less damage than other characters, but this is basically like doing no damage. It's basically like doing no damage at all. Okay, so I've also made so there was this thread. This is what inspired this video. All right, how would you fix Zhongli? And the top two, without even like regards to his damage at all, to help fix him, is to make the stone steel sorry, not regen. Well, regen, but like the stone steel's elemental particles that you get from it, make it consistent. Why is it that it has to come out so randomly? It sometimes it'll come out in three pulses. Sometimes it'll come every single pulse. Okay, you don't know when it's gonna come, but it in the end it should be consistent, and it should start with when he puts the pillar down. Because when you put the pillar down, you know, sometimes it's just gonna disappear because you put it on top of a cryo regisvine, or you put it on the ocean floor of Oceanid's stage, and it disappears right away. Like, you damage them, but you don't get any elemental particles back. Like, at least give me an elemental particle for putting down the stone steel. At least give me that much, you know? And then there's the Abyss Mage and the Fatui shields. Like, I find that, like, I can understand, you know, it's not meant to break those shields. It's only meant to break Geo shields, okay? But with how underwhelming he is in the first place, like, he's not doing any damage. So can you just give him a little more buff on breaking the Abyss Mage and Fatui shields? Can we just do that? Because as it stands, he's literally no good in co-op. Okay, he's a support for your own party support. He is not a support for the other for the rest of, like, for people that you play with. Okay, like, if you play with just one other person, you get someone else, you get a carry in your own, like, you know, when you only play with one other person, you get two people and they get two people to use. Okay, that's when Zhongli can actually work. But when you play with three people, you're only Zhongli and you can't do anything. Okay, you can't do damage. You can put down a stone steel. There's no other construct to resonate with. So you have to, like, deal with keep putting down your stone steel in different places to get elemental shields, to get crystallized shields off of like different enemies. Sorry if I'm really bad at talking anyway, because this is the point where I don't really know what I have to like think about what I'm saying. But in any case, let's keep going. Like if he just got more break on the Abyss Mage shield and the Fatui shield, then I think that he could be just that a little bit more effective, just a little bit more. All right. So and then I've already said, this is my argument that he needed more damage, okay, on his all across the board, okay. He just needs more damage all across the board because he's a 5-star, not because of balance reasons, okay. Don't give me that balance reasons crap. He's a 5-star. He needs to do some damage, okay. He can't be an underwhelming character. Not when he's a 5-star, all right. And none of his constellations are going to give him a damage boost, okay. Venti will always keep getting a damage boost, but like obviously they don't want to give Zhongli anything at all in terms of that. But at the same time, his support isn't enough, okay. I don't care if some YouTuber gives me this video like I'll link I'll show you some of that video anyway. All right, so you see here that this guy, he doesn't have a healer. He has the Luke anyway. That's his main carry, all right? But his Diluc apparently like he has a pretty bad build on him. It's not the best or whatever. But anyway, he also tells you that his Chongyun, his main character, Traveler, and Zhongli all don't really have anything on them, okay? He shows level 0 artifacts on Chongyun and Traveler, and Zhongli only has a Royal Flora on him, all right? But the thing is that I can't believe that would be the case. Just because what he would have had to do is that he would have had to go through all the chambers with just those artifacts, okay? What I'm saying is that, okay, in my comment, I asked, did you have these artifacts and weapons since the beginning of doing floor 12 of Spiral Abyss, or did you set it up after getting to chamber 3? All right, that was my question. And because if you only put those equipment on after you get to chamber 3, it doesn't change anything. The equipment that you had on when you went inside and cleared those first 2 chambers are the equipment that you get in chamber 3, and you can't change it. You can change the weapons. I've seen that much. Okay, I've done that much. I've changed the weapon. But honestly, I don't know if if changing the weapons did anything, but I do know that changing the artifacts did nothing. Because how to find out easily is that, okay, you go all the way to chamber 3 with everything the same, okay? Then you just take off everything, okay? You take off all the good artifacts, okay? Just take off all the artifacts on your main carry, and then you go in, and then you're just gonna see that they're still gonna do the same damage and same everything. They're gonna do the same everything on that chamber, okay? All the same damage, all the same effects, everything, okay? Now, I mean, his damage is pretty low though on his main character and Chongyun. I don't know about Chongyun actually. His main character definitely, has barely anything at all. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that there is a reason to doubt. Okay, he hasn't responded to me, but it is pretty convincing otherwise. But the thing is that it still took him until 6:43, I think it was, to clear it. Well, whatever, 6:40 anyway. And you need 420 to clear with 3 stars, which means 7 minutes. Okay. And basically, you have to build these guys, and you have to build the other team as well. How much you gotta build them, I don't really know. All I know is that, like, even if you don't build Zhongli, doesn't really matter. Like, building him isn't going to be the what is the deciding factor to getting that 7-minute mark, I believe, anyway. Like, you could build everybody else and don't build him, and you probably get that 7-minute mark. But that's just a theory, okay? That really means nothing, okay? That's just an opinion of mine. It doesn't mean anything. Let's go. Okay. So in any case, though, yeah, like, there's no reason not to give him damage, okay? That's my point. This isn't some kind of PvP game, okay? This is a game where we spend a ton of money, okay? Where a lot of people spend a ton of money, okay? Not just, sure, maybe not me, okay? I still spent like fucking $200 though. Like, that's not normal for a game, okay? That's not normal. It's normal for a gacha game, you know. People will spend upwards of $200 within 2 or 3 months, apparently. It's normal to them, but regularly, like, before this whole gacha thing, that's like mind blowing that you spend $200 on a game, okay? And not only is a normal person spending $200 on a game, but like whales will spend $4,000, $20,000, $40,000, okay? Just goes to show just how much people are spending on this game. It's like, why is it that you are like you're basically cutting the feet of the people who don't spend as much on the game. Okay, that's what you're doing, because there's no reason at all to be making him do literally no damage at all. Okay, he should be doing damage. He should be, because you're not supposed to be tending to the whales. You're supposed to be tending to the lower end players. Okay, the whales don't care about it because they're getting what they want out of him. But the okay, not all whales, of course. It's just that some whales, and this one guy, okay, proving his point that you don't need a healer with Zhongli, is basically making their point that, hey, you can do without Zhongli doing any damage, okay? But that's not the point that we're trying to get across here as a community. The point we're trying to get across here is that he should be doing damage because he's a 5-star, and that tends to the lower end of the audience, okay? It tends to literally 90% of the audience. 90%. More than 90%. I'm pretty sure it's 99% of the audience, okay? This guy here, he's just literally 1% of the audience. This guy's only 1%. In any case, I'm getting way too passionate here. So yeah. That's my argument. That's, in conclusion, Zhongli just needs damage buff all across the board. And if he doesn't get that, at least give him this, you know? Give him more support material. Because, as it stands, he really can't do anything to Abyss Mage and Fatuis. And they are like one of the biggest threats in the game. Not only that, he cannot petrify bosses, okay? He cannot petrify his child. He cannot petrify the Regis Vines. He cannot petrify any of those bosses, okay? He cannot. So, like, again, like, his utility is very is very underwhelming. Okay. I mean, sure, you can survive Spiral Abyss without a healer, according to this guy, but not everybody can do that, right? Not everybody is capable of that. Okay, that's probably, this guy's probably proving at least 10 to 20% of people can do that. I doubt it's 20% though. Like 10% is like already up there. He's proving that 10% of people can do that. But other than that, who has a Diluc? Who has a Diluc? Tell me that.